May 15th, 2023. I am the Home Gym Hustle Hero, and I am here all month long and beyond to help you achieve your health and fitness goals. That is my one and only dedication to you, to help you reach down, dig deep, and do the things that you need to do to improve from where you are today to where you want to be in the future. I'm a big believer in the simple idea that you do not need to take a dedicated gym membership. You do not need to spend hours and hours at the gym in order to get into fabulous shape. You can work out from home. You can achieve your goals, and you can do it in a short time, a half hour a day, 45 minutes a day, whatever you have time for, you can do it. And I want to enable you to do that, and I want to empower you to do that. And that's what I'm here for every day. So all month long, I want to remind you that I am doing a challenge group. If you think you can't squeeze a workout in, if you think that you can't get a tough workout in a half hour a day, I want to let you know that that is absolutely possible. Join me Mondays and Fridays all month long. We are going to be doing my health and fitness challenge group. It's all virtual, so you can do it right there at home. All you need is a little bit of space. On our Friday workouts, we use some dumbbells. But other than that, all you need is your body and some space, and you can come join us, and I want you to be part of that. So go to joejustice.org/join, and you can join us every Monday and Friday working out and really achieving your goals and getting closer and closer to where it is you're wanting to be. So with all of that in mind and all of that out of the way, let's talk about our topic today, which is supplements. What kind of supplements should you be taking? What are supplements, and why do so many people talk about supplements? So let's have a little bit of a discussion about supplements. So there are basically, I'd say 3 different types of supplements that you'll kind of want to keep in mind. One, so what's important to understand with them is supplements are not drugs, and that's kind of a hard thing that people have. They have a hard time wrapping their head around. They're not active in the same way that drugs are active. If they're closer to food is what they really are. And of course, we all know that food does have physiological effects on us. So it makes sense that supplements that are based on food would have physiological effects on us. The simplest version of that is coffee. Coffee is food. It's got caffeine in it. And is it a drug? Not exact. I mean, not. I guess you could call it a drug. I think technically it's a drug, but it's not a drug in the same sense that you would think of something like amphetamines or something like that. So it's natural. It's and it improves your mood. It improves your energy, things like that. So that's a version of a supplement. It's something that's already in your food that that you can take. That's kind of part of a diet. Now, one of the biggest things that you have to keep in mind when it comes to supplements is that for the most part, supplements are used, the largest category of supplements are because if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get into shape, if you're trying to, build muscle, et cetera, the whole idea behind the supplement is to add to what is a restrictive diet, right? So that's a big thing to keep in mind. That's where you get things like protein powders and stuff like that. There's lots of other different versions, caffeine, again, I mentioned, vitamins, minerals, things like that. So you're on a reduced calorie diet, a restricted diet. So what you want to do is supplement that with all of these additional things like proteins, like fish oil, like vitamins, things like that. So that's that type of supplements. That's what most people kind of think of. But what's important to understand with that is it's based on being on a restrictive diet. Another example of supplements, common supplements, are concentrations of things that are good for you. So a good example of that would be like MCT oils. That's oil that's from coconuts, right? So you have oil that's from coconuts. That type of oil is very good for you. MCT oil is very good for you. It's very heart healthy. You instead of eating 100 coconuts, you take the concentration of it, which is the MCT oil. You see the same thing with fish oil. Fish oil is another example. Fish oil is another example of that, right? So fish oil is you can get it by eating fish, obviously, but so you get concentrations of it by eating using supplemental fish oils. Now, like with a lot of these type of supplements, they're not all created the same. So fish oil that you get at a grocery store might not be high quality fish oil, and that there's lots and lots of opinions, and opinions very much vary on that type of thing. So then the last kind of type of supplement are the performance enhancers. I would probably put like caffeine as a really good example of that. So, and there are other ones that are used, there are other types of like amino acids that you could take in small concentrated forms. And if you take them in small concentrated forms, they could do things like improve blood flow temporarily. Caffeine and amino acids, and you might be familiar with like tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid that causes you to sleep. So again, it's a concentration of a food that you would already have, and it can have physiological effects. There are a bunch of other ones. But those are basically what you're looking at with all the different varieties of supplements. What you're looking at there are, basically when you're on a restrictive diet, you would have the type of supplements that would fill in the gaps that would be caused by that restrictive diet. So if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get in better shape, that's the most common thing, and that's where you kind of see it come into play in the bodybuilding world. They're trying to get huge amounts of protein, stuff like that. Then there's the concentrated kinds of things that are good for you, like MCT oils and fish oils, which you could get by eating lots of fish or lots of coconuts, but it's a lot easier to just go ahead and take the concentrated form. And then there's performance enhancers like certain amino acids and caffeine and some other ones. There are a bunch of other ones out there. And then there's also kind of like medicinal types that, again, I would kind of put those in the same category as like the concentration types. Certain roots and stuff like that may or may not, because the big thing with those is they're not they long term might have effect, might not. Usually there's controversy around them, so it's not the kind of thing that I would recommend. I always recommend try it for yourself, see if it works for you. It might work for you, might not work for me. So those are kind of your basic ideas of what you're looking at supplementation. And like I say, you want to try it out for yourself. Supplements, like I say, aren't like drugs. You're not going to take a supplement and then feel the results immediately. It's the kind of thing that you add into your regular daily diet and routine. It'll really help you out. So I hope that kind of overview really helps you out with understanding what supplements are and how it benefits you. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Again, if you need a little extra push, you need a little help moving forward with your diet and exercise, then you can join my challenge group at joejustice.org/join, and you'll also get my PDF, my Quick Start PDF welcome kit, and I would love to have you with us every Monday and Friday, 7 a.m. Come join us at a virtual workout. Until tomorrow, I will see you then, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.